Cancel.
Schweezy.
Would a man be considered in some way rude if he asked a woman online dating for an unfiltered picture of her before he meets up in person or vice versa? I was literally just wondering this the other day, thinking about how I've been in a relationship for the last 10 years, so I've never had to experience online dating apps. I'm also a woman, but I've just obviously noticed the heavy filtering on everyone's photos nowadays, and I was just wondering how it would be rude. As obviously filters can make people look drastically different, but then if someone were to ask this of someone, I can imagine this being labeled as shallow or just in general sense mean. So this is a weird way. Or just in general sense mean. Okay, I wasn't wrong. IDK, just what do you guys think? So yeah, I guess I would say in this general predicament, so you're asking someone, so let's just go through the scenario. You meet someone on a dating app, as a guy, and you see a woman on a dating app, you think she's very attractive. You have a conversation with her on said dating app. You think she's attractive. You end up saying like, hey, let's go meet somewhere in person. She's like, okay. You go to meet in person. However, as the man, you meet her in person, she looks nothing like she does in her pictures. What do you do? And instead, you've been bamboozled. And so next time you're going to be like, hey, send me an unedited, unfiltered picture of you. Here's the thing with that, with what's going on there. Just me being a guy who's been on dating apps, and I need to get off the fucking goddamn dating apps for real. Now I'm in Missouri, and I'm like, you know how women complain about men who hold pictures of them with fish? I'm seeing women with that, and I get what women are talking about, and I get why women are complaining about that shit. Okay, here's the thing, though. Women, I'll talk to you, okay. I'll talk to the men first, and then I'll say to talk to the women. So for the men out there who are asking the question, because obviously a woman's asking this question from what it looks like I'm seeing. For the men who would ask this question, should you ask a woman to send an unfiltered photo of themselves before you meet in person? No, don't. I would say don't do that. Mainly because that sounds like you're only into the relationship for someone else's looks. And that's the problem with, I believe this problem with online dating, is that we're only, like, online dating is only really effective for, like, good looking appearances and stuff like that. Like, not actually meeting a compatible human being. That's my opinion on it. And as a man being like, send me a unfiltered, unedited photo of yourself. It's like, okay, I don't know how to explain them. Like, okay, that's a little too far in this situation. And so for a man, and thinking about the men's side of things, I would say, hey, just go along for a first date. Just go along for the first date. You may enjoy her company. I'm not saying you're going to appreciate her appearance. Every girl looks different. My Instagrams, you know, I try to look at pimple pops and ingrown toenail removals. And for some reason, I see just like very bad versions of porn on what Instagram describes as porn. Like, look, like I know these women are like photoshopped and fake. It's meeting them in real life and realizing if you like their personality or not. That's what's important in dating, because you can be attracted to anything as a man. It's what it is. For the women out there, I guess editing your photos. Is your personality really as good as those photos? Because I'm just saying here, my category for it is if you have a really good personality, your looks, you should just try to be good looking, but like your looks aren't as good. But if you're really good looking, you don't have to have a good personality. You know, in general, I would say don't do heavy filtering on your photos, because when you get to see them in real life, it is what it is. But for the guys out there, don't be asking for unfiltered photos. That's just weird. You get one day with her and you're like, yeah, you edited all your photos, So I believe you're self-conscious, and I believe there's probably more problems than I'm looking at. That's the situation. Hey, you just finished one of the many highlights from Cancel Schweezy. We got plenty more on the channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you like what you just watched, go ahead and smash that like button as well. Go subscribe for more so we can teach you how to be a better human in our world. So yeah, stay awesome.